Let's get into it.
Question for single men in their 30s who have their lives together and just haven't found the one yet.
Septum ring theory. Why is it that all these women think they're Jet Li from The One? Shots fired! You know what I'm saying? The One yet.
For some reason. So if I was a single lady in my 30s and I
which you are.
Wanted to meet you, where would be the best place to go?
Up your butt and around the corner. Here's the first thing you should do. Take out the septum ring. Okay? We take that first step and you're already putting yourself in a much better position.
Just asking.
I'll put you in a better position. You're sick.
For a friend. Please, let me know in the comments. Thanks.
Single.
They're begging at this point, bro. Begging at this point. I just really want to know, like, where are the men? It's too early for this, chat. I am on demon time today. I don't know what it is.
I came here to look for a boyfriend.
Good luck.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think all the men there are just...
This is what women do, though. They go out, they live a life that's all laissez-faire of like, I think it'll happen. I just hope that I'll get my fairy tale Disney princess ending, and it never happens. The thing is, and put a one in the chat if you agree, I think so many women, they work so hard for a career, but they never work hard for a relationship. But a relationship is supposed to mean more than a career, but you never put any work into it. It's because little girls and young women are never taught what they're expected to do for a man, but they only are taught what a man or what they should expect from a man. Sorry, I was trying to open this chapstick. Can't do more than one thing at once, chat.
Men like women anymore.
There we go. Now call us gay. It's always that, right?
I don't think that men desire us women anymore.
Not mid women.
Big back, big back.
She thicker than me.
Real women, I don't think that they value us like they used to.
It's a shaming language.
Men aren't really putting out effort.
And you are?
They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to.
It's not that men don't...
When are you going to realize that you're a 5 on your best of days? That's the problem. It's these shiny nickels thinking that they're priceless dimes.
Man is handsome, educated, has money, but still single. Then what could be the problem?
Are they all serious?
Yeah, it's probably the women, dude. Here's my whole thing. When somebody asks you, there's 2 different ways somebody can ask you why or how you're single, right? If somebody goes, why are you single? That's a much different question than how are you single? Why are you single is insinuating there's something wrong with you. Why are you single? What's wrong with you? But if you get asked, how are you single? That means, hey, you're an absolute catch. How in the world are you in any way single? Two much different things here. BYB, starting a fight because my boyfriend doesn't want to get married in our board game. Oh, sorry. He said marriage has no benefit. Sorry, it's muted.
Plot twist. He wasn't talking about the game.
Excuse me? You don't get married in this game?
Wondering, have black
Why all you women have the same necks? I'm wondering that.
men like totally giving up on black women?
Yeah, it's a done deal. We decided to go where we're celebrated, not where we're tolerated.
Yeah, they've given up.
I mean, I've watched enough Kevin Samuels content that a lot of, black men have just given up on black women. It's sad.
Commit to liking a sports team for his whole life, the same sport team his entire life. He's not afraid of commitment, okay? He just doesn't want to commit to you.
She's right, and it's probably...
I mean, she's got a point. I know. Well, and also, I think guys pick their, day one friends at a very early age. Like, we as guys were, at 15, 16 years old, all right, this is my boy, and I'm going to stick with him. I'm going to ride this out till I die.
Men are happy being single.
Good Lord. Looking like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Shots fired!
They are. They're definitely enjoying it more than they used to before. And because I see it, it's gotten harder to date,
Yeah, you're beat to bits. You look like an eggplant with eyes and a nose.
Lately, men are very, satisfied in their lives without women.
I'd be unsatisfied if you were in my life, I'll be honest.
Shots fired!
I'd be unsatisfied, bro. Oh my God. But here's a way you can get some satisfaction. Scan this QR code. Go to Free Cash. You can play mobile games. You can do reviews. And I always like to check the Trustpilot. I can't remember who it was, but yesterday somebody was like, I'm so close to cashing out, Levi. I have $15, but you got to hit like a $25 threshold until you cash out. Here we go. Trustpilot, 4.7, 268,000 reviews. I've been using free cash for a while now and really impressed. The platform's super easy to navigate. There's tons of ways to earn. I'm fairly new to the platform, but my initial experience has been great. The interface is clean and easy to navigate, making it simple to find interesting tasks and games so far. I definitely can't read that. Really enjoyed the app. Really fun. You're not bonuses. Great way to make money. Yada yada yada. I enjoyed playing. This is super high. Okay, I don't know what that is. But yeah, basically you can play games. You can do reviews. And if you scan this QR code or click the link in the description, you can go and sign up. It's just an easy way to make some extra money, dude. I have guys here that are making, $150 a month just doing it on their spare time and paying like their light bill and stuff like that. So, you could do that. Let's
say, I don't chase. Right. Well, go find yourself a boyfriend then, babe. You don't chase.
Have you noticed, here's my thing. Have you noticed anytime a man is like, I'm not going to chase a woman, I'm not going to go after you, he's immediately gay? You notice that? The homophobia amongst single modern women is running rampant currently. Imagine if a man said, go get you a girlfriend, lesbo. It just sounds ridiculous. Like a man shaming a woman because she doesn't want him and him saying you're a lesbian. You must like girls then. You just can't make this stuff up, dude. You can't make it up.
Well, what do you mean? That's your job. What do you do then? What do you do? You're not fulfilling your job as a man on this planet, okay? What do you do? Tell me. Please explain. Oh, I don't chase. I also don't have a head frame. Or any social skills or a fully developed frontal lobe. Because I don't chase. Also, when guys are complaining about gold diggers, but their side table is a cardboard box, and all they can afford to buy you is a piece of chicken, babe, gold diggers go after Ferraris, not a plate of food.
Hey, still hit. You know what I'm saying? She's saying all that from experience. And here's my whole 2 cents on that. Guys won't spend money on a bed frame. I didn't. Guys won't spend money on end tables. I didn't. You want to know why? Because there's better stuff to spend your money on, dude. Stupid. I could save that money. I could go get some nice clothes. I could go get a nice pair of shoes, or I could go spend it on a hobby I really enjoy. I don't need a bed frame or a nice end table to be fulfilled.
About the men who choose to remain bachelors.
It's funny because I probably have that mindset this day and age. I just turned 40.
Boy, Marlboro Reds are afraid of this man.
I can just tell by his throat he smoked a couple cowboy killers in his day, boy.
For today is my birthday, but when I was in my early 20s, I thought about marriage and settling down. But now it's like the bachelor life is better. People out here getting married and getting divorced a couple months later. So until you find true love and happiness, there's nothing wrong with being a bachelor.
Why would you give that up for marriage when you're going to get divorced? She's going to take the kids, she's going to take your money, and she's going to destroy you. There is no net benefit today for men to get married.
I'm not anti-marriage.
I mean, hey, yeah, I'm not anti-marriage. Clearly, I'm married and I have a kid. I'm very pro-marriage. I'm very pro-relationships. I believe the most important thing we can do in life is find the people that we love to be around and be around them as much as possible, whether that's friends, family, or a loved one. So, but for some guys, dude, I don't blame you, bro. You're out there. You've been in the dating market for 10, 15 years. You're in your 40s. Let's say you're a guy in your 40s. You've been dating for a long time. You've wanted a family, but it just never happened for you. Dude, sometimes going the bachelor route's a great route. But if you really want a family, I say, dude, you got to work on it, man. And it's going to be a risk. It's a risk being alone. It's a risk being in a relationship. You just got to see what your risk tolerance is. I had a guy call me the other day. He was a very well-to-do guy in his 40s. I think he was 42. This guy was like in finance, and he made like $300-something thousand a year. I was like, damn, boy, you're killing it. He's having issues in the dating market right now because he's dating in a big city. He's dating in New York, and the women out there, I've heard, are just very liberal, and he's a conservative guy. So I'm like, bro, you want a conservative woman, you got to move down south. You got to come down here to the country, boy. You got to come down here, man. This is where you get them. You get them down here, they know how to cook clean, make some skits and gravy, wash your feet, and rub your back before you go to sleep, boy. That's what I'm telling you. Like Cass, she's at the grocery store right now. Well, baby Nick's going to get him groceries, about to cook up a good old breakfast for your boy here. That's like that Southern thing. Like in New York, they're like, girl boss, boss babe, go to college, yeah. It's just much different, dude. It's much different.
Theory on why all the hottest girls are single and nobody's married yet.
Because they're shallow and they have no personality and nobody wants to love them for who they are. Oh, sorry. I'm coming out hot this morning.
Figured it out.
Okay.
It's because before, hot women were a rare commodity. Now everyone is just way too hot. It's easy for girls to get hot, right? And now it's like when you see a desirable, high value man, they have way too many options. And girls don't have options anymore. And it's so frustrating because it's like people would kind of date in their lane, if you know what I mean. Before there was like fillers and Botox and...
We like to call it hoflation. That's what we call it in the industry here.
Hair and cute outfits and spray tans and all that stuff. People would date in their lane. Now, everyone's hot. And no, men can't do any type of like plastic surgery or height surgery or... I mean, you can go to Turkey. But the guy that got his legs extended, he got those kneecaps extended cab. He came back and said, being taller doesn't fix it. And I agree, bro. I had another guy call in, or we were doing a Are You Delusional show, which I'm sorry I haven't been doing this. Been busy with baby Nichs, you know, life has been lifing. He called in and he's like, but Levi, I'm 6'2". And I was like, I don't care. I knew dudes that were 5'9" that could straight slay. Murder. Crush the market. But a lot of guys think that if you're tall, it's a shoo-in. You're good. You just got to be tall. No, bro. You got to have personality. I always tell guys, work on your personality more than you work on your looks. Your looks will get you an entry to the dance, will get you a ticket to the dance, but your personality is what will get you a date afterwards. Ship it and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. You gotta work on your personality, because if you can make a woman comfortable and you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make her cheeks clap and jiggle. Ship it and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. But you gotta have the personality to match it. Like, I'm an okay looking guy. Rate me in the comments right now. I think I'm a 6 at best. I'm 6. I'm 6'2", I'm 185. I look okay. My face card declines. It's not that good. My hairline, bad. My forehead, huge. Nose, a little crooked. At certain angles, I even look cross-eyed. Shots fired! So you gotta really be careful. You know, I do have big lips and I do have a beard and stuff like that, but like, I'm not Timothée Chalamet. I'm not him Duncan. I don't look that great. I look okay. I get by. I do my thing. But my personality is what's got me so much further. I've crushed so much more off my personality than my looks, because your looks will get you. You can get some attention with that, right? Girls will talk to you, girls will double take with you. But then once you open your mouth and you can make her laugh and you can make her comfortable and you can make her just kind of be like, oh my God, I feel like a kid again. That's when you start crushing. Whatever. And with women working and men working, equal pay, that's also a rare thing. So, ladies, we need to figure out a way to make men suck again. Sorry, they do suck. That's my point. They do suck.
No, this is a face of a woman who's been Chad struck. This is a phenomenon that happens a lot. Where these women get bucked by men that they think they're eligible to date, but that's not the case, boo-boo. Just because he beat the cheeks doesn't mean he wants to cuff you up. This is because women sleep with who they want and men sleep with who they can. Women can go out there and get bucked by 8, 9s, and 10s as far as what guys are. They're 6'5", they look good, they have money. They can go get bucked by these dudes, railed, just straight. They can get that all day. They can get it serviced up like their dad used to work at Wiener Schnitzel. Maybe their dad's the CEO of Oscar Mayer, used to drive the Wiener Mobile, you know what I mean? They can go get that. They can go get those hot servings. I just pause and hear myself sometimes. I sound so stupid. I've gotten too comfortable with you guys, bro. I've gotten too comfortable. I don't know what it is this morning. I'm straight on one. Maybe I'm not drinking the microplastics in the coffee this morning. But women will go out there and be Chad struck and think that, oh, I'm eligible to date these men. When in reality, no, you're not. No way, shape, or form. All right, I told my husband that 63% of men are 30 and under are single.
That 63% of men 30 and under are single, and all he said was good.
63% is...
Hey, shout out to those men, right? You know what I mean? Save them the headache, bro.
He says 80% of men nowadays don't want to be in a relationship. No hoes are one argument away from getting cracked by a bozo. It ain't even about pockets no more. He could have no seats on his mattress, holes in his socks, sleeping on his grandma, auntie, uncle crib floor. And you still gonna let him crack. That's on you, not us. That's you, baby.
He's not wrong.
It's the trauma. And then also, I also always say, if she's making you wait, another dude hit it on the first date. Shiva and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Like, if she's sitting there making you wait to crack, bro, another dude has beat those cheeks with way less buy-in. When did men stop coming up to women? I'm sick of putting all this effort. I mean, bro, like I said, when you're a shiny nickel baby girl, it's like you're gonna have to work. You gotta work. And what's so crazy to me is so many women wanted equality, but when they got it, they're like, ew, I don't want this equality. This stuff stinks. You don't want the equality, I promise.
I flirt with a boy, and then he told me that I am not hot enough to be this mean.
Shots fired!
I mean,
finish her.
He wasn't lying. You look like the Dracula from Hotel Transylvania.
Shots fired!
Keep it up, Bucky.
And you know what?
That shattered her.
I think he might be right.
If you're
100%, he's right. That shattered her. You're definitely not hot enough. Have you ever met a girl like that, bro? Who straight acts like she's pretty? Like, is mean like she's pretty? And I'm like, baby girl, you are not her. You got to be way prettier to be this mean.
Man ever brags that they do not chase women. Oh, she's falling down. If they brag that they do not chase women, if they brag that they're not going to go out of their way for a woman, you like men. You want to be a princess.
Like I said, the homophobia is crazy, bro. They always think you like men if you don't want to chase a big back woman.
Big back.
This woman's face looked like a size 3 soccer ball. You know what I mean? Look like a junior basketball. Look like a freaking grapefruit with lips on it. Talking about, you don't want to chase us? The only thing you're chasing is another plate.
Want a man to chase you, they haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay, okay? Because a guy who, like, guys know, like, it's not about chasing women in particular, like, it's more about pursuing a woman, okay? If they're like bragging that they do not pursue women, like, you're kind of like,
baby girl, they're just saying that to you. We really do live in a world where these women think they should be chased. Look at her, chat. You could put lipstick on me and I would look better. We live in a world where a woman like this, a 3 at best, thinks I should be chased. Are you out of your mind? No, not chasing you. Maybe a baddie, but even then, baddies are a headache. Oh, God.
Date modern women. Easy answer. Men who think like this are single-handedly cutting off their own bloodline. I feel the need to repeat this again. I do not generalize all men or all women into a category. I judge based on individual behavior. Okay. But I want to address this comment here about the feminist movement being the beginning of the end and that modern women are too masculine. My question is, what about women, modern women, is too masculine?
The fact that they want to get a job, they want to be girl bosses, they want to sleep around like men, they want equal pay, they want equal outcomes, they want equal opportunities, they want all of the benefits of being like a man without having to do the duties. They want to be able to vote without military conscription. They want, like I said, they want equal pay, they want the best jobs. So, I mean, they're combative, they're argumentative, they think their value's too high.
That they make their own money? Is it that they have the right to vote? They can make decisions? So if you had it your way, what would change? All of the research is showing that women are outpacing men, and I think that's really important.
Okay, in my opinion, what should change? You know what I mean? Okay, you're asking me that. Jessica, what should change is women should stop going to college, bro. They should, after high school, stop being educated. The education system, and Rachel Wilson talks about this. She is saying basically these women go to college and they get pumped this propaganda, this feminist propaganda, to think that a job matters more than a family. And as soon as you manipulate women into believing that, it's the downfall of society, because women control access to sex and men control access to relationships. So if a man's not getting no coitus out of a woman, then he's not going to want to cuff her, you know? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword here. But so many of these women would rather fall in love with the job, fall in love with a career, and then they would fall in love with a man. And then they end up falling in love with a career, and then they realize how meaningless it is. So that's the big problem. So education, you don't really need you don't need a degree in horticulture. You know, you can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her learn. You know what I mean? You don't need a degree in liberal studies. You don't. You don't need a degree in theology. You don't need a degree in geology. You don't, I mean, unless you want to be a pastor, if you want to study rocks, you don't really need these degrees. So many of these degrees are so freaking useless that women are getting them. And it's like, that's kind of the point, is that like women are overeducated and they think this is what women really mess up when they get overeducated, is they think that they're better than men just because they're educated. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. So many women think they're better than men because they're educated, when in reality, just because you have a degree or just because you can label your trauma, that's a whole other thing. Like, women think that just because you can put a name to your trauma that it justifies it. No, that's still your trauma. I want you to deal with it. Like, I don't want to hear it. Bro, I saw this woman on Twitter. We're getting over to the Twitter clips. I saw the audacity on this woman. I thought they were selling it on clearance at Ross.
I fear that the man I'm talking to, I'm his first baddie.
Did she say fatty? I don't think she meant baddie.
I'm not saying like IG baddie. I hold my own.
You hold your own weight?
But if you know, you know. Please.
If you know, you know.
Tell me if you've ever been someone's first baddie, and how do you overcome that?
Finish her. The delusion is strong with this one. Oh my God, she really thought she was straight cooking. She really thought she thought she was cooking. What does it mean to be living as a woman?
Living as a woman doesn't make you a woman.
I trust people to be an expert in their own gender. If someone has been living as a woman for 15 years...
What does that mean, living as a woman?
Well, it means
cosplay.
What I've said.
Well, what does it mean? What does it mean to live as a woman?
I don't really know how I can answer the question again.
Well, aren't you a woman, dude? Personal experience, huh? You're going to answer the question.
If a trans woman
you
has
wear
been...
dresses, you read certain books, you like something. What does it mean? I mean, not every woman lives wearing a dress. Not every woman wears makeup.
No, indeed, and that's a much larger question about kind of gender discourse and feminism more widely. But my point is that if someone is a woman, has lived as a woman for many years, needs support because they've experienced misogynistic abuse, I want them to be able to access that support. It's as simple as...
I love it. So if I started living as Santa Claus, I would want you to confirm my delusions. I would want you to confirm that I am, in fact, Santa Claus, because I don't want to have to deal with the misogynistic abuse of you not affirming and confirming me as Santa Claus. Pick of the day.
Here is absolutely every day.
Jesus.
Big back. In a day as a fatty. If this is your first time ever seeing one of my videos, then God bless, you're in for a...
Oh my God, a full English? About to have a jetpack in your booty hole, bro. Oh my God. I just look at that and I'm like, oh.
Fucking treat today. Because there was not a single calorie deficit in sight.
Jesus, both of y'all. A metric ton.
And I absolutely loved it. Also, very quick side note, the Starbucks eggnog latte is the only festive drink that sends me into an absolute feral state. Were my food choices today nutritious in any way, shape or form? Absolutely not. Were they delicious? Yes, they were. I've grown enough now to know that one day like this out of many, many days isn't going to fuck my progress.
What progress? Trying to be 1,000 pounds?
Shots fired!
What progress are we talking about here? What progress are we talking about here? You know what I mean? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? All right, here we go.
I'm gonna be so honest.
Oh my God, I'm sorry it's so loud, child.
I think I'm gonna be a 40-year-old version. I'm so serious. I'm
okay. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. At least you got that.
Already a 25-year-old virgin, and I'm not doing nothing until I'm married. I'm serious. That's what God wants me to do, and I'm not doing it.
but I just get so perturbed and grossed out.
Take the nose ring out, dude. I'm telling you, these women, they want to say I'm waiting, I'm not going to have sex before marriage, but then you got that little nose ring right there. Take that out, and there's a lot more men that'll like you without it.
By these guys.
We got a lot of men that watch. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Do you think she'd be more attractive without the nose ring? Just saying, dude. Just saying. Oh my God, it's early. Oh. Let's get back to it.
I'm like, ugh. And like, I honestly, like, guys can do the slightest things and I'm like, you're gay. And I just like, it's really gonna be hard for me to find someone that I'm like, you're not like weak, stinky, lusty, smelly, ugly, or gay.
I love it. I love it. Or gay. It's always gay. He's always gay. A woman's mental breakdown over not being able to find love or a real relationship in modern times has just started going viral.
You want me to be honest? I'm angry. I'm mad.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do 1.25 because it's got that.
Fuming. I'm on fire. I'm mad because I care more about you than you care about me, and that's how it's always fucking gone.
Chad Struck, he's out of your league.
I'm tired of it. I'm mad. I'm angry.
This is what happens though when women get with men. I'm gonna just stop it because there's too much music in it. But basically, when a man's out of your league, you got to start to realize it, bro. This is why women really think that they're eligible to date the men that they buck, when in reality, they're shooting up. Women are hypergamous, so you're actually bucking a guy that's above you. He's better than you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. He's better than you. You're bucking him because you see him as a potential boyfriend. This is why I get a lot of flack for this take here, but this is why men and women cheat differently. Men typically cheat physically because we don't get near as much attention as women do. But when women cheat, it's more emotionally. That's why a man can cheat, and it's just like Baskin Robbins. He's like, I got my 31 flavors, I'm good, but I love you. I want to be with you. But when a woman cheats, she's looking for a potential boyfriend. Because anytime a woman bucks a man, she sees the potential of being with him. Most of the time, in general. I'm not saying all the time. There's runners out there that'll just do it to do it.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Just for the lore. But they're usually going to buck up. They're not going to buck down. Men buck down. They typically buck women that are below them. Because women are hypergamous. They want the best match, right? And it goes back to our biology and our DNA. Women produce 1 egg per month. Men produce hundreds of millions of sperm. It's our job as men to spread the seed. It's women's job to harvest it, right? We're just different biologically. This is why body count matters. It really does. And so these women will go out there and think that the men that they're bucking, they're eligible to actually date, when in reality, no, they're not. Men are bucking down. And so it's just funny to me. They start to realize it after a while. They're like, wait, I don't actually qualify to be with this guy. You don't. You don't, dude. You don't. You really don't. All right, here we go. This woman has set rules for all of the men in her life. This includes not driving to meet a man and not paying for anything ever. Good Lord, she looks like Fabio.
Let's talk about some of the rules
I really thought that was a man.
that I have for the men in my life. I will not drive a man anywhere. If we're going somewhere together,
dude, you look like a man, bruh.
he can come pick me up. If I have to drive myself there, then I'm just gonna go somewhere alone. I don't pay for anything for a man. I won't pay for dinner. I won't pay for movie tickets. I won't pay for gifts. I do not buy anything for a man. If I'm going to pay for my own dinner, I'm going to eat it alone. I would much rather eat my dinner by myself. The fact that I'm allowing him to be in my presence. If I go to dinner with a man, I expect
in your presence
for him to pay for my dinner for me. I don't give men my phone number. I don't give men explanations. I don't give men straight answers. I don't answer most of men's questions. I require men to ask the question over and over and over again for me to identify whether or not they're actually serious about wanting.
And these women wonder why they're alone. Why am I alone?
To know the answer and to know more about why they want to know the answer. Sometimes men ask questions just as an ego validation to get you to answer them.
Wow.
Let's talk about some of the rules that I have.
Jesus. She looks like the Crimson Chin. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get it. I don't get how these women really think that they are like so high value that they can require this from men. It's wild to me. It's absolutely wild. Ain't that right, Lux? You want a treat? I got you, big dog. I got you, homie. Just because you've been a good boy. Yeah, lick those lips, boy. That's what I'm talking about, son. Come here. Sit. Sit. Wait. Free. Go to your place.
That's a good boy. Ain't that a good old boy right there, boy? Such a good boy. Such a good boy, you know. Such a good old boy. He's just a good boy at heart. He just comes by it honest, don't he? Don't he come by it honest? Just being a good old boy. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.